is just, oh my God, it's to die for. I just want it so bad in my mouth.
Oh, I know.
Yes. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe you should go ask him out, darling.
I think you have a better chance, though.
Sweetie, you're so close to being as sexy as me. I love you so much.
Love you too, girl.
All right, let's go talk to Sally.
Hey, Sally.
Hey, Sally.
My name's not Sally, it's Kathleen.
Oh my God, I love your shoes. Where did you get them?
Thanks, Esmeralda. I got them at...
Did you get them at the Salvation Army? Or did she steal them?
No, I mean I didn't.
Oh, nothing. Do you want me to practice with you? I can block you and you can learn to swerve around me.
Okay.
All right. Oh my gosh! Ow!
Oh my God, Esmeralda, are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna go to the office.
Are you...
I'm fine, okay? Oh my God, Vern, what happened? Who hit you? Her.
You didn't do it.
You sure? Let's go talk to the principal about this.
I didn't do it.
We know.
Come on in.
Hi. I'm Miss Mood.
Hello there. How are you, ladies?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. What is going on? I see that you have a napkin over your nose. You all right?
Yeah, well, this girl, she, what's her name?
I don't know.
It's Kathleen, I'm pretty sure. We were playing basketball, and she punched me right in the nose while we were playing basketball, and she just left me standing there and ran away. She didn't even ask if I was okay. She didn't even say sorry or anything like that.
Okay.
So Danielle was really worried, and we figured we'd come down here because it's bleeding really bad, see?
Oh, my goodness. That is really bad.
Miss Hood, I didn't do anything. She didn't.
You know what? I'm glad you're here. This is the right time to talk. So why don't you come and join us, because I'm getting this information, and I really need to learn a little bit more about what happened.
All
All right? There's something about our 8th grade girls this year. It just seems like there's a lot of drama going on. And now we're getting kids that are coming in with bloody noses. So I'm a little concerned. All right, I got to find out some information about this. So tell me a little bit, Kathleen. What happened?
Well, I was playing basketball, and Esmeralda came in, and she asked if she wanted to practice with me. I said yes, and I was shooting a basket, and she just fell on the floor.
Okay. And then I see that you're here. Can you tell me why you're here?
That's not true. I heard Esmeralda yell, ow! And I just saw Kathleen just run away, and she had a bloody nose. I think she punched
Yeah, I was trying to show off in front of Tyler because he's my boyfriend, and well, when I fell, hey, Tyler, come here. Didn't she punch me?
Yeah.
See?
Was it pretty hard?
It was pretty hard. I mean, I had nothing against her. I just wanted to help her practice, and then she punched me.
Well, here's the thing, Kathleen. Usually, there's always a perpetrator and a suspect, or I should say a suspect and a witness. Okay, and then there's also the victim. And in this case, it looks like the victim is going to be your friend here. And unfortunately, because I have 2 witnesses who are verifying that you punched your friend in the face, this is going to be a suspension. So that means you're going to have to go home for the rest of the day today and tomorrow. Would you like me to call Mom or Dad about this?
No.
Hey, Chief, what happened?
We got a call at about 9 this morning from our only witness, Chelsea Kosher. She was running down the trail when she discovered 3 bodies. They all had IDs. Their names were Esmeralda Cartnell, Danielle Altonen, and Christy Williams. They were all 17, and they all graduated from East High, all killed with a gunshot to the neck or head.
All right, I'll go talk to the witness. What'd you say her name was?
Chelsea Kosher.
Okay, you go back to the station, get a hold of the girls' families. Let me know when they get back in. I want to talk to them myself.
All right.
Miss Kosher,
Yes?
I'm the detective in charge of the case. Can I ask you a few questions?
No, it's okay.
Okay, what were you doing when you discovered the victims?
I was running like you do every morning at the same time. I mean, I knew they partied out here, but were they killed?
That's what we're trying to figure out, Miss Kosher. Did you see anyone else this morning before or after you saw the victims?
Why didn't I think of that? There was someone, I think it was a girl, she had blonde hair. She was running and she got into her, I think it was a van, looked like a Town and Country. She acted like she was going to be chased.
Did you remember anything else about the car, the person you saw, the license plate perhaps?
No, I don't remember the license plate, but I'm pretty sure it was a town and country.
Well, if you think of anything, don't hesitate to call.
Okay.
Hey, Chief. Tell me what you got, Carbuncle.
So, all 3 girls were killed with a 9mm bullet. Esmeralda was shot twice, and Christy and Danielle were only shot once. They were all killed with a gunshot to the head.
Any leads or suspects from the school?
Everyone that I talked to said I talked to some girl named Kathleen. Apparently, Esmeralda was sort of a queen bee figure, and she used her power to ruin Kathleen's life.
Do you know Kathleen, Detective?
Yes, she's my sister, and except I don't need to get her alibi.
And why is that?
Because she was with me the night of the murder.
Can you tell me what you were doing then?
Yes, sir. We have this tradition where she comes over to my apartment and we watch movies. We stay up all night long. We do it every month.
What time were the victims killed?
The forensics said between 4 and 6 a.m.
Did you find anything else to build a lead off of? Anyone with a plausible motive? Maybe another enemy?
Turns out the girls were all at an end of the year party together the night before the murder. I have 5 witnesses saying that they all saw them leave together around 1:30 that morning. I did learn something useful though.
What is it?
Turns out that 4 girls left and not 3.
So who's our mystery girl?
Students said her name is Shelley Bush. They said she was a part of Esmeralda's little clique too.
What did you just say?
They were a part of Esmeralda's.
Did they say anything about Shelley?
No, except that no one has seen her at school for the last week.
Then that's your first priority. Find her. She might have been there, but she was definitely the last person to see our victims live.
You guys in here?
No one that can hurt you.
I said I would talk to you, no one else.
Alright, I'm listening. What do you know? Or perhaps you can tell us why you've been running from us, from the police for the past few days.
I wasn't running from you people. I was running from someone else.
Tell me who you're running from?
I didn't kill them. They were my friends.
Then you need to start talking. Because the more you don't answer my questions, the more guilty you look.
I wish I could tell you, but I can't. I promised.
Who did you promise, Shelley? Shelley, there really isn't much I can do for you if you don't tell me what happened. We have you at the crime scene, which is the same time that our victims were shot.
I don't know what to do.
I have a sister about your age, you know? Think you know her.
I've never really liked how Esmeralda treated her. I never thought it was right. Kathleen was always so nice to everyone, and she didn't deserve to be treated like that.
Why didn't you do anything to stop it?
Because I was scared, okay? You don't know what she's like. She would always plan a little stunts to help her. She lied to the principal and told her that Kathleen punched her. That's why Kathleen was suspended a while ago.
I know. Kathleen told me what happened.
It's just, no one can really control what she did. Everyone was scared of her. Everyone was scared of her. She had this aura that just intimidated everyone into dealing with what she did, even the teachers. I never once saw her get in trouble at school. The principal loved her. She even asked Esmeralda for fashion advice.
Really?
Yeah, she asked a girl like 25 years younger than her for her fashion advice. I thought it was kind of weird, but she said it was cute.
That is a little odd.
That's what I thought. I think she trusted me the most out of the four of us, though. I doubt she told the rest about what happened to her, and...
Shelley, what is it? Shelley, you're gonna have to tell me something.
Can you protect me if I ask? Like, can you have someone watch over my house for me in case something happens?
Of course.
I didn't kill them,
I know.
but I know who did.
Can you tell me who?
I think so.
Alright, I'll listen.
So you have to understand that most of what I'm talking about is to say I did because Esmeralda and the others made me do.
Okay.
Esmeralda wasn't exactly the nicest cherry in the tree, but she sure knew how to get the boys. She had the perfect boyfriend, the star quarterback, Chad Jenkins. The boy everyone wanted, but only she could have. Chad loved her. He was always getting her gifts and hugging her, breaking the PDA rules more than once.
Did the teachers ever say anything?
Not really. Maybe once or twice. I really don't remember. The thing is, that's how they were in public. Outside of school and private, Chad was a whole different person. From what Esmeralda told me a couple weeks ago, he had random spurts of sudden anger and serious jealousy problems. It would get super angry and hurt her. He hit her and then apologized a minute later. When she said she was leaving, he would always get sad and say, "Don't leave me." And she'd always go back because she thought she loved him until a couple weeks ago.
What happened a couple weeks ago?
She met this guy at a coffee shop. His name was Charlie. When she told me about him, I swear she talked for almost an hour about how fast they connected, how much they had in common. And he was a lot nicer. She was happy.
What about the other boy she was dating, Chad?
That's the problem. She hadn't told him yet. And I guess he was getting curious about whatever she did.
Because he found out first.
Yeah. The night that they were murdered was the night that she was going to break up with him. But then, the rest of us knew about Charlie. We knew that Esmeralda was going to break it with Chad the night of the party. She told Danielle and Christy how Chad had been treating her and how happy she was with Charlie. I backed her up, explaining how I already knew and how I thought that we would protect her. We planned to leave the party a little after 1 and meet Chad in the woods by the school. He didn't know we would be there.
Did you know he had a gun?
No, no one knew. He said it was his dad's.
What happened in those woods, Shelley?
We were already in the woods. Esmeralda was supposed to be meeting Chad on the trail. Christy and Danielle were hiding closer to her by a few boulders. I was farther away watching. My job was to get the police if anything happened. So when he showed up, Esmeralda tried to ease it. She tried to say how it was slowly keeping him calm. But it all happened so fast. He slapped her across the face and cursed. Christy and Danielle were up in the front. I ran away as fast as I could, but I didn't get the police like I was supposed to. Instead, I went home and hid. My 3 best friends were being killed, and I was hiding.